all are doing fine. So let's start the new chapter, nervous system and sense organs. What you are going to learn about? Do you know? I tell you. You are going to learn about nervous system, spinal cord, actions of our body, brain, nerves and sense organs. So are you people ready? Get active. Why brain is called the control center of the human body? Check and write. Nervous system. First we are going to read about this. What enables us to remember the topics read in our previous class? जैसे हम आपको बोलते हैं ना, आपने लास्ट क्लास में पढ़ा है ना, और आप रिकॉल करते हैं कि हाँ ये तो मैंने पढ़ा हुआ है. कैसे कर पाते हैं आप वो सब? सोचिए कैसे कर पाते हैं? दिमाग से सोच के. राइट, सही कहा आपने. सो वी ब्लिंक आवर आइज विदाउट इवन नोइंग अबाउट इट. हाउ? हम ऐसे सोचना शुरू कर देते हैं, यस मैंने पढ़ा है. आंखों को ऐसे झपकाना शुरू कर देते हैं ना, ब्लिंक करना शुरू कर देते हैं. इट इज आवर नर्वस सिस्टम दैट मेक्स अस टू डू ऑल दीज थिंग्स. ये हमारा नर्वस सिस्टम ही तो है जो ये सब करवाता है हमसे. The human body is made up of organ system and each organ and system have a specific function. हमारे शरीर का हर एक पार्ट बच्चों एक specific function के लिए बना हुआ है. The nervous system is the important system of the human body and it is the system which enables us to sense, think and judge. It helps to react towards things and controls all the functions of our body and organ systems. The nervous system is made up of the brain and the spinal cord and a network of nerves that run throughout the body. It controls all other organ systems of our body. Now let's read about the important part of our body, brain, हमारा दिमाग. The brain is the main organ of our body and it controls all other parts and their activities. The skull protects the brain and the part of the skull that protects the brain is called the cranium. It controls the body by receiving and sending messages with the help of nerves. Knowledge capsule. The left side of the brain controls the right and vice versa. Left, right, right, left. The brain is made up of three parts and that carry out different tasks. Number one, cerebrum. It is the largest part of the brain and that controls our emotions and sense organs. It controls our intelligence, logic thinking and learning. It also controls our body movements. Cerebellum, this is the second largest part of the body, brain, and is situated below the cerebrum. It controls our balance and posture of our body and also the actions in the body. Medulla, it is also called the brain stem and it is the base of the brain and connects the brain to spinal cord. It controls involuntary muscles, actions like breathing, heartbeat, blood pressure, etc. Medulla keeps walking even when we sleep. Brain booster. Name a disease caused due to injury in a spine. Knowledge capsule. The average adult human brains weighs about 1.3 and to 1.4 kilogram and is made up of about 10 billion nerves. Did you know about? जानते थे आप इसके बारे में? मार्क कर दीजिए बच्चों. Spinal cord. The spinal cord is a long and thick bundle of nerves that begins from the base of the brain and connects it to the other part of the body. It is enclosed and protected by the backbone and its main function is to pass on information between the brain and the other body parts. Nerves. The nerves are bundles of long, thin, thread-like structures that spread throughout the body. Nerves from head and neck directly join the brain, while nerves from the rest of the body join the spinal cord. मार्क करके सोचिए दोबारा. For example, our eyes see an insect. सोचो, आपने एक insect देखा on the floor. Nerves carry messages from eyes to brain. अब आंखों से कहाँ मैसेज? आपने आंखों से देखा, है ना, वो कहाँ पे मैसेज पहुंच रहा है? ब्रेन तक. द ब्रेन अंडरस्टैंड्स एंड सेंड्स अ मैसेज टू बिग मसल्स थ्रू द मैसेंजर नर्व्स टू अवॉइड स्टेपिंग ऑन इट. हमने कुछ भी कीड़ा दिखाई दिया, सपोज एक, हमें इसके ऊपर पैर नहीं रखना, तो ये मैसेज कहाँ से कहाँ तक पहुँचा? तो आपने पैर नहीं रखा. सोचिए कितना इम्पोर्टेंट है ये, है ना. They carry messages from the same sense organs to the brain, and the brain interprets them and then tells the body the way in which it has to react. Again, the nerves carry this command message to the relevant body part. They are made up of special cells called nerve cells or neurons. There are three kinds of nerves, each of which has its own function. They are sensory nerves, motor nerves, mixed nerves. Sensory nerves, these nerves carry messages from sense organs to the brain and spinal cord. Motor nerves, these nerves carry orders from the brain and the spinal cord to the other parts of the body, such as muscles and glands, which respond accordingly. Mixed nerves, these nerves carry messages from the sense organs to the brain and also carry orders from the brain to the spinal cord to other parts of the body. Right? Actions of our body. In our daily life, we perform many different actions. Some are controlled by us while some are not. The actions can be categorized as voluntary and involuntary actions. Let's take a knowledge capsule. If you link up all the nerve cells in your body in a straight line, it will measure over 600 miles in length. Underline. Voluntary action. An action performed by our will is called a voluntary action, जो हमारी इच्छा से होता है. For example, when we are thirsty or hungry, we take water to drink and eat food. These movements are usually considered to be intentional. Brain booster. Feeling hunger is what type of an action? अभी तो पढ़ा है आपने. Involuntary action, an action which takes place without consciousness or willingness, is called an involuntary action. For example, breathing of heart, breathing, etc. ये सोच के तो नहीं लेते आप सांस लेनी है अभी, ऐसा तो नहीं करते, है ना. सोचे बिना सांस तो चलती रहती है अपने आप, राइट. तो ये क्या हुआ? Involuntary action. Reflex action. Reflex action is known as involuntary action which is performed without thinking. Reflex action helps to protect the body from any harm. They are automatic reactions and they happen on their own in response to stimulus. They take place very fast and are controlled by the spinal cord and do not involve the brain. Stimulus is any change in the external or internal environment that can be detected by an organism. For example, when we touch the hot vessel or flame of the candle, our hand immediately pull away. जल्दी से हाथ हटा लेते हैं ना जब गर्म लगता है तो. Blinking of eyes is also in reflex action. जब हम आंखें झपकाते हैं, ये भी वही है. The reflex action allows fast reaction. In relax action, on touching the thorn or needle, the sensory nerves send a message to the spinal cord and the spinal cord orders the hand to withdraw immediately. Right? Sense organs. Sense organs are windows to the outside of world. They are the organs that enable us to know about our surroundings and pass an information from the surroundings to the brain. The 5 sense organs are eyes, ears, nose, tongue and skin. Brain booster. How is eye flu caused? Eyes are the sensitive and important part of our body. We have 2 eyes made up of muscles, nerves and some bones. They are fit and enclosed by bony sockets of the skull. To protect them, eyelashes and eyelids also protect our eyes from dirt and dust particles. Knowledge capsule. Bulls can only see blue and a mix of red and green. Apart from these colors, all other colors appear as a shade of grey. Did you know this information? If not, please underline. In front of the eye there is a transparent circular area called cornea, and it protects the eye part. The colored part of the eye is called iris, and the back circle or in the center of the eye is called pupil. It has an opening that allows the light to enter the eye, and the lens behind the pupil receives light that passes and focuses the light into the retina. It is a thin layer of tissues and the picture formed on the screen. Optic nerves join the brain to the eye, and they carry messages to the brain that interprets it, and we in result see the objects. Activity time. Keep your backbone and neck erect. Rotate your eyeballs 5 times clockwise. Close your eyes. Rotate the eyeballs 5 times anti-clockwise. Slowly open your eyes. This exercise will help the eye muscles to relax. Brain booster. Why do some people use hearing aids? जब उनके सुनने की क्षमता कम हो जाती है ना, जो वो यूज़ करते हैं, आप हो सकता है आपके दादा दादी या कोई आपके घर में जो बुजुर्ग हों वो यूज़ करते हो. Knowledge capsule. Butterflies can taste with their feet as they have taste buds situated in their feet. Okay. Very, very, important information. Ears. Our ears help us to hear sounds. The outer part of the ear that we can see is called the pinna. It collects sounds and sends to the eardrum. The eardrum sends the vibrations to the inner ear through the middle ear, and the inner ear converts the vibrations to a signal which is sent to the brain. Knowledge capsule. Dolphins have an excellent sense of hearing, and their hearing capability is 8 to 10 times sharper than that of human brain. Brain booster. Do ears clean naturally? अपने आप साफ हो जाते हैं या आपको करने पड़ते हैं? Activity time बच्चों. Write a note on the following sense organs and label the diagrams. Let's read about nose now. Nose help us to breathe and smell, and there are nerves ending which are sensitive to smell, and they detect the smell of the molecules and send messages to the brain. The brain interprets the messages and tells us what the smell is. कैसी smell है? Tongue. The tongue is a fleshy sense organ. It is the main organ of taste and also enable us to speak. आपको भी पता है कि टंग से तो हम टेस्ट भी कर सकते हैं और बोलने के लिए भी टंग यूज होती है ना. इट इज कैप्ट मोस्ट बाय सलाइवा. तो आपके मुंह में सलाइवा, आप जानते हैं सलाइवा क्या होता है. वी कैन सेंस 4 टाइप्स ऑफ टेस्ट: स्वीट, सॉर, सॉल्ट एंड बिटर. वी कैन टेस्ट द फूड बिकॉज ऑफ टेस्ट बर्ड्स. जब हम लोग टेस्ट बर्ड काम नहीं करते तो हमारा फूड हमें टेस्ट नहीं देता है ना. हम बोलते हैं ना कुछ मुझे टेस्ट नहीं आ रहा है, तो वो टेस्ट बर्ड्स की वजह से ही होता है. टाइनी बर्म्स ऑन द टंग दैट हेल्प्स इन आइडेंटिफाइंग डिफरेंट टेस्ट बाय सेंडिंग सिग्नल्स टू द ब्रेन विच इंटरप्रेट्स द टेस्ट, एंड द सेंस ऑफ टेस्ट एंड स्मेल्स आर क्लोजली लिंक्ड. Skin is the protective outer covering of our body, and our skin is the largest organ that covers our body. It protects us from incoming dirt, germs, and getting hurt or wound. It also maintains body temperature and prevents infections. It contains many endings of nerves which are sensitive to pain, touch, heat, pressure, etc. So they give information to our brain about the things that came in contact to our body. यहीं से तो information पहुँचती है. Brain booster. Why should we apply sunscreen before going out in the sun? बताइए क्यों अप्लाई करते हैं? Brain booster. Discuss the various ways by which you can take care of your sense organs. बहुत important है हमारे sense organs. तो कैसे कौन कौन से तरीके हैं जिनसे आप उनकी देखभाल कर सकते हैं? Knowledge capsule. Skin is the largest organ of the body and accounts for around 15% of our body weight. Word bank बच्चों. Reflex actions, automatic actions. Nerve cells, the cells of which the brain, spinal cord and nerves are made of. Pinna, the external part of the ear in humans and the other mammals. At a glance बच्चों, summary. अगर आपने चैप्टर अच्छे से पढ़ा है तो let's recall once. At a glance, The nervous system is made up of brain, spinal cord and nerves. Brain is the main organ that controls all other parts and their activities. Spinal cord transfer information to and from the brain and rest of the body. Nerves are of three types: sensory, motor and mixed nerves. Voluntary actions are controlled by us, while involuntary actions are without our will. Reflex actions are also known as involuntary actions. Sense organs enable us to know about our surroundings, and it includes eyes, nose, ears, tongue and skin. Okay, now tell me, what would happen if the brain stops working? क्या होगा? सोचिए, दिमाग ही काम करना बंद कर देगा तो क्या होगा? ओके जी, एवेल्यूएशन टाइम बच्चों, और मार्कशीट दी हुई है आपको, उसमें से करेक्ट आंसर चूज करिए बेस्ड ऑन चैप्टर नॉलेज. वेरी गुड. तो पहला एग्जाम्पल ले लेते हैं. लार्जेस्ट पार्ट ऑफ द ब्रेन इज, सोचिए कौन सा लार्जेस्ट पार्ट है? सेरिब्रम है, सेरेब्लम है, मेडुला है. सोचिए और ऐसे ही सारे क्वेश्चंस को अटेम्प्ट कीजिए. ओके, और चेक योर नॉलेज. ओके, आप बताइए मुझे, फिल इन द ब्लैंक्स आपको करने हैं. स्टेटमेंट पढ़िए. लाइक मेडुला कंट्रोल्स. अब मेडुला किसे कंट्रोल करता है ना? कौन से एक्शंस? तो आप क्या करेंगे? सोचिए कि आपने चैप्टर में कुछ ऐसा पढ़ा है. हाँ, अगर आप नहीं आंसर कर पा रहे हैं, चैप्टर में दोबारा जाइए, उसे अंडरलाइन करिए और आंसर फिल करिए. राइट? ओके, लाइकवाइज यू विल डू ऑल. सी पार्ट, यहाँ आपको क्या करना है? अगर आपको स्टेटमेंट सही लगे तो आप ट्रू लिखेंगे, और अगर आपको स्टेटमेंट गलत लगे तो आप फॉल्स मेंशन करेंगे. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, द टंग इज अ फ्लैशी सेंस ऑर्गन. सही है या गलत है? यस? ओके, लाइकवाइज यू विल डू ऑल. आंसर दिस क्वेश्चंस. बच्चों, ये क्वेश्चंस आपको इनके आंसर्स कॉपी में लिखने हैं. आप 2 लाइनें 3 लाइनों में आप आंसर कर सकते हैं. जैसे आपको पहले क्वेश्चन में आपको नर्वस सिस्टम के फंक्शंस को बताना है और व्हाट डज इट कंसिस्ट ऑफ, ये भी बताना है. ठीक है, ऐसे आप सारे क्वेश्चंस को करेंगे. जैसे आपको डिफरेंट पार्ट्स ऑफ ब्रेन बताने हैं, उनके फंक्शंस बताने हैं. सो राइट द आंसर्स बेस्ड ऑन योर चैप्टर नॉलेज बच्चों. एंड लेट अस थिंक अबाउट, you are running very fast. After some time you feel tired and thirsty. Which organ will send message that you are thirsty? पढ़ा है ना आपने? हाँ. How will your body convey the message that you are tired? कौन सा ऐसा बॉडी पार्ट है जो कन्वे करता है मैसेज जब आप थक गए हैं? ऐसा मैसेज कहाँ पहुँचता है? ठीक है. Let us create. Study of nervous system is known as neurology, and the doctor who treats disorders in nervous system is known as neurologist. Find out a neurologist near your house and ask him or her about some common disorders of nervous system and how they are acquired. Right? And let us speak, the brain and sense organs are very much important. आपने पढ़ा भी है. And list the ways to take care of them by every possible mean. अब आप इसे करते हुए क्या करेंगे? एंजॉय करेंगे. हाँ, हैव फन बच्चों.